Yet another month, another 8 balls on the line to be reviewed today. Karolis, do you have your favorite today?
I might have a favorite. I have a bias opinion a bit, but this bowling ball was, there were plenty of sneak peeks of it. It was a sort of a mystery around it, although there were some leaks.
Just please don't name the ball yet, okay?
I'm not, but I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm very curious to see how it will actually perform, and if the hype that I am feeling, and probably a lot of people who were a fan of the predecessor of this ball, still not naming the ball, but yeah, it will be interesting. So we have 8 bowling balls, 2 from Storm's group, then I think, how many, 5, 6?
We have 8 balls, 2 from Storm, 5 from Brunswick line, including, Ebonite, Hammer, DV8, and so on. And then we have 1 from Motiv.
Yeah, so plenty of balls to talk about. Pause. So let's get right into it. And as before, we will do it by the manufacturer. So let's start with Storm. And first in line, we have 900 Global Viking. Flashy name, interesting. We are close to Vikings. So
if I was working in Storm's brand, like for marketing or something, I would have kept this name, Viking, for some urethane bowling ball because, when you have Jesper Svensson playing for your brand, and we all know that Jesper, most of the time he's playing with urethane.
70, 80.
So yeah, if you could have kept that name for urethane bowling ball, I think that it would have much bigger success because, having a urethane bowling ball named Viking in the hands of a Viking, it makes more sense. But now we have 900 Global, which is not urethane. It's a reactive hybrid asymmetric bowling ball, which is supposed to be your best companion on transition oil. So how would you rate this ball?
I don't know. I agree with the naming part. I think it would be a very nice, it all comes down to the details, and if a Swede is throwing the Viking, would be really nice. But hopefully he will do it just for the name's sake of it. But the ball itself, I think it's. I don't know if I'm like a very big fan of it. Of course, it's like it should be a great tool for the transition oil. It has that, it reads the mid lane very well, and then has this classic, backhand motion, backhand pop. So if you are looking for a ball like that, if you are playing in medium conditions, maybe on the heavier side as well, this bowling ball is something you could look into, but I don't know. Just looking at it, I don't think personally. I don't think that I would add it to my arsenal.
Yeah, if we talk about sport patterns and bowling ball arsenals built for sports conditions, then I see sense for this bowling ball because if we talk about tournaments that are, played on league play or on typical house shot patterns, we had a lot of similar bowling balls on Storm's lineup. On 900 Globals alone, we had Origin, we have Rotogrip RST Hyperdrive that is, basically very similar motion bowling balls. So having 900 Global Viking somewhere in between Origin and RST Hyperdrive, is that a spot where you needed a bowling ball right now? Because those two are really similar. Well, it's not basically the same, but it's similar motion, especially playing on league play and typical house shot. And now you have another bowling ball which is in between those two, and how can you benefit from that bowling ball?
Well, I guess if you don't have those two, you get this one, and you have a ball in the middle. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I guess just a nice addition. Like if you are building your arsenal, as you said, for you have 6 bowling balls or something, and you need something in between, something to battle the transition for specific situations. Then this bowling ball is definitely something to consider. If it's like a first ball that you are getting, probably not the option I would go for. But to each their own. Maybe someone is looking for this kind of reaction and decides to go with it. Yeah, but I personally not the biggest fan.
Yeah, just don't get us wrong. It doesn't mean that this ball is something bad with it. Just if you have something to play on transition oil, then this bowling ball is probably kind of the same one that you already have. But if you don't have one in your bowling ball arsenal yet, then it's a nice addition to it. But just what I said about having a lot of very similar bowling balls, it's not always a bad thing. Now you can choose from different colors and so on. But this Viking, just talking about those looks on the bowling ball, I think it looked great, and a lot of bowlers probably will get one just because of the looks.
Yeah, most likely. Of course, if with the similar balls, you can also play around with surfaces a bit and make it so it would be like additional tool to battle the transition. You start with one, then you have Viking with a bit different surface, and you can change the motion even more. So
you can always it's a hybrid. So you can adjust cover stock just by adding some surface to it, and you can even start with this bowling ball on fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, you will lose some spots in your bowling ball arsenal probably if you don't have a transition ball, if you change the surface, and start with this ball, because you don't have another ball which you would go to as a second ball option. But this ball can be really versatile because it's a hybrid, so you can adjust a little bit more if we compare it to let's say solid or pearl. So it's nice.
Yeah, but it's a decent ball in general. It has that AI core. We all know that it's a great core. Has controllable motion in the mid lane, strong backhand. So if you are looking for something like this, this might be an option to look at. But of course, it's a bit on an expensive side. So it's your decision. We will leave it up to you. So let's move to another ball. And this is the ball that I was talking about. I'm really excited about this one. I wonder how it will perform and if it will be actually successful. So we are talking about Storm Phase 2 Pearl. And it looks almost identical as the original Phase 2, but it has a different cover stock. Same core than before. Yeah. So basically, by idea, this ball is supposed to have that same Phase 2 motion, but it should be just a bit stronger. So if it will be the way it's supposed to be, it will be an amazing ball, and I will definitely get it. But I'm interested to see, just because we had attempts from Storm to continue with the Phase 2 success, and we had Phaze AI, we had
Phase 3,
4 or 5,
yeah.
and those bowling balls were Not exactly as successful as Phase 2,
Well, it's really hard to fill in those shoes
of course.
because, well, it's probably the most successful ball that Storm ever created. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, so it will be very very interesting to see, and I think if we are looking for that ball for league play, I think Storm Phase 2 Pearl is something to be looked at because by idea it should cover many different conditions and be adaptable to different conditions and. Well, just remembering the Phase 2, it worked for me everywhere. So it's a very nice ball. I think.
Yeah, this one will be, I don't know how much versatile it can be, just knowing it's a pearl, but having this ball in your bag means that you can transition from Phase 2, the old one, to this one, like instantly. If you see that you're not picking those corner pins anymore, you have not that good pin carry anymore because of the transition, you can shift to this bowling ball and go a little bit deeper, and you should have no problems at all. And then you can shift to something like IQ Tour line bowling balls. And I can see that, building an arsenal of just Storm bowling balls, it just adds up really good. You can start with Phase 2, then transition to Phase 2 Pearl, and then go on with IQ Tour line bowling balls and finish the game. So this one, if we talk just about bowling balls that are, very known previously, like Phase 2, IQ Tour, this bowling ball adds up really well. We had similar bowling balls to this one from Storm's lineup before, but Phase 2, only the name of it just adds up really, really big advantage to it because it's Phase 2.
Classic colorway. It's definitely a ball to be looked into. So it should come out on November 28th. So that's the last release this month. And I think if you are looking for a ball, maybe your first one, maybe your second one, you have a benchmark and you want something else, I think you should wait for November 28th and get this one.
Imagine having just two balls, and spare.
Phase 2 and Phase 2 Pearl.
And Storm mix.
Yeah. If you are a Storm head, get this ball. I will. So I know, do you want anything to add?
Nope.
I think we all understand that we support this ball.
Good. Nice.
Good.
My last Phase 2 just cracked open. I don't know why. But it just happened. Yeah.
When?
I had a Phase 2. I wasn't using it anymore that much, but I just opened my closet and found out that it was cracked open. So, yeah.
That's
it happens with bowling balls. It has nothing to do with Phase 2 being some terrible bowling ball. It just happens. So
just poor maintenance by an owner.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's move on to another brand. And this is also a bowling ball that is getting quite a lot of hype. I don't know how successful it will be, but it for sure looks very interesting. And the whole marketing perspective is that it's something out of this world. So it's Motiv Nebula.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this one?
I don't know how I feel, but once in a while I check Google Trends. Mm-hmm. And usually
you're supposed to.
Yeah, but you usually have when something is trending, you have those like plus 1,000%, like just comparing with the previous timeline. You have a big jump to checking those bowling balls on Google. And this bowling ball doesn't even have a percentage. It has a word breakthrough, which means that it's like enormously big interest in that bowling ball. So looks like guys in bowling world is really looking forward to this bowling ball. It's going to be on November 20, right?
26th.
26. So there's a lot of time left before this bowling ball comes in, but the hype is already building. I can see why. Those slick colors, like when you have only one color, and it's usually black ones that are polished. They look amazing. Motiv is famous for putting those big logos on the bowling ball. It looks amazing. So it's really easy to market this bowling ball because just by the looks. But it's a symmetric bowling ball, a pearl, and it's supposed to be one of the most angular bowling balls Motiv has ever created. We already heard that many times in all manufacturers.
It's the biggest hook ever. The greatest ball
so
ever
you have
created.
to be really careful when you hear this selling phrase, but it's supposed to be really angular. So I think that for those guys who have bigger speeds, not that much of a rev rate, could really benefit of this bowling ball. For myself, from my perspective, I think that for those guys like me who cannot tame those bowling balls that are very angular and shaping in the back ends, for instance, you saw me playing with Black Widow Mania. It was really hard for me to move left and to have that ball under me and play all those angles. I think that this ball can be really hard to play with, but if you like those bowling balls, if you like that, big hockey stick motion in the back end, fine. It's gonna be one of the most successful bowling balls this year.
Yeah, I don't know what to add. You said everything. So
let's move on.
So yeah, it's a situational ball, and situational in the sense that situational to a bowler, basically. And as you said, if it's super angular, the most angular out of any ball, so you need to have some speed to control it. You need to have some technique to control the bowling ball. And me personally, I would not get this ball because my speed is on the lower side, and it will be very difficult to play. But yeah, if you think you can control it, a ball worth looking into.
So you can control Phaze 2, which is pearl, but you cannot control this one.
But this is the most angular ever.
Okay, and one more thing that's worth mentioning is the price. So Motiv bowling balls usually have that bigger price tag on this bowling ball. So what do you think? Is it worth the money?
Well, having in mind that I just mentioned that I wouldn't get this ball for me.
I was hoping you changed your mind.
It's not worth it, but as said, if you have the speed, if you have the skill, get it. It should be an interesting addition. I wonder how it will look going into the PBA season, if we will see this bowling ball on tour a lot or not. What do you think?
Knowing the success of Motiv players in the last season, I believe that they will continue playing on a highest level, especially having EJ Taggart.
Yeah.
So marketing those bowling balls, because you have really good players, so no matter what bowling ball you would give to their hands, they will still perform. So most definitely you will see this bowling ball on tour, not just because this bowling ball is something great with it. It's a nice bowling ball. It's totally fine, but you will see it a lot just because Motiv players will be a lot on TV. So that's probably gonna be the case.
Okay. Sure, let's see this bowling ball on TV next PBA season. All right, so next in line we have Brunswick Group and 3 bowling balls from Hammer and some interesting bowling balls here. And we can start with the twins.
Zero Mercy.
Yeah, Zero Mercy, Solid, and Pearl. Well, not really twins because Pearl and Solid, but almost the same name. So they are being released at the same time. They have all the same joint commercials, and basically they are. You start with one, then move on to the other, and if you are playing a lot on heavy oil patterns, these bowling balls should be a way to go. One of the strongest bowling balls on Brunswick lineup in general. So will be interesting to see how popular will they be, but these are interesting ones.
I don't know about the Pearl one, but the Solid one is, well, in my opinion, gonna have a blast in this year, just because it's supposed to be a really strong bowling ball on heavy oil. But just looking into the reviews of the guys who already bowl with that ball, it looks like it can be, you know, shaped to be really versatile on different lane conditions. So it's probably gonna be very beneficial bowling ball, not just on league play, but on sport patterns as well. So I think it's gonna be a really successful one and gonna stay for a while. I don't know about the Pearl motion because we already have a lot of Pearl bowling balls even on Hammer's side, and having that very angular bowling ball just like we had with Nebula, this one is supposed to be a really strong one Pearl bowling ball. Again, it's really hard to tame those bowling balls, so question is how to bowl with that really, you know, good games. But that Solid one is having something in it.
So you would get the Solid and skip the Pearl?
If I had to choose, if I had, I don't know, $200 and I had to choose one, I would choose Solid.
Okay. I would probably do the same. Since I'm already getting Storm Phase 2 Pearl, why do I need another Pearl? Yeah, so agree with what you said. The Zero Mercy Solid will probably be a popular ball this upcoming months. We will see about the Pearl, but I think it's an interesting marketing twist from Hammer's side, releasing 2 bowling balls that should be used like one after another, having the same name. So people might be interesting just because it's like you get a combination of the same bowling ball in 2 different cover stocks. So yeah, what will be interesting to see. But I personally, I don't know. I would still stick to my previous choice, and that will be probably the only bowling ball that I will pick up from this.
Wow!
This line.
Wow! Bowling ball brands, the hit Karel is up. He might change his mind.
Right, but we have a very interesting bowling ball from Hammer this month, and that's Hammer NU 2.0, no urethane.
Yeah.
So this is a very interesting bowling ball, and that's another bowling ball that if we would have to pick 2, this one is maybe that I would be interested in. So it's not a urethane, but it kind of has the same look on the lane. I watched some reviews, and it seems like out of the box, it's not exactly as like it's supposed to be like a urethane, but it's still a bit stronger. Still has that you see the reactive ball in it. and I saw some guys take the Abralon pad and change the surface, change it to 1000, and then you see the true colors of the true urethane reaction. So I think it's a very interesting ball. It looks very nice, very cool, going like a throwback to the rubber bowling balls era, all gray. So it's an interesting addition. What do you think?
I might be biased because I really like those slick bowling balls that has one color. I don't know what's with me, but those bowling balls really.
You are just very dull person.
Probably. Thank you. Yes, yes. So every bowling ball that has just only a black color or gray color or pink color, just like
what other colors do you know?
Red one. So I don't know. This bowling ball just looks amazing, and I would put to my bowling bag just because of the looks. But just to oppose a little what you just said about the reaction, if you have a real urethane in your bag already, especially if you have purple hammer.
But if you play in USBC
fine.
tournaments.
If you're playing in USBC tournaments and you play more on sport patterns and you are just, those rule compliant guys, blah, blah, it's fine. It's one of the options you should look into because you just cannot bowl with regular urethane bowling balls. But if you already have one in your bowling bag, adding this one is a little bit of an overkill because this bowling ball is trying to mimic urethane bowling ball reaction, but it's not urethane. It's not that much of a continuous bowling ball reaction. It's not a urethane. It's not gonna be like, shaping that continuous reaction throughout all the bowling lane. It will have a bigger backhand motion. This one in particular is gonna be a little bit stronger than previous NU bowling ball that we had, that blue one, because that bowling ball was, I don't know, if you're not changing the surface, it's more like a storm mix with a surface on it because it's, it's
very weak
bowling ball. So this one is supposed to be a little bit stronger, but yet again, it's not urethane. It's not gonna have the exact motion on the lane. So if you already have urethane, adding this one is
Well, I'm playing a lot in USBC tournaments. No, but I find this ball very interesting, and that's like the only thing. Like for me, those bowling balls that have new technology, something that like an experimented version of bowling balls, I find it very interesting, and that's the main reason why I would like to try to play with those bowling balls and try to get them. Of course, if you are like playing in league and picking between your purple hammer and this bowling ball, well, it's a no-brainer. I mean, of course, go with purple hammer. But if you don't have it, or if you are playing in tournaments that are going away from urethanes, well, this is a cheat code. You just get this one, and you have a sort of similar reaction to what you would get with that bowling ball.
Plus, it's a statement. Hammer has a really good marketing team that no matter what hits you get from executives who changes the rules, you always have that a nice comeback. Yeah, like it's not urethane. That's why it's NU, not urethane. So having a bowling ball that has a similar motion to urethane, but it's not urethane, and they're mixing those different technologies on the cover stock, trying things out. It's nice because it pushes our sport forward. So that's really nice. Plus, the price is really good. Like you can get one for just a little bit lower than $150 on Amazon, and nearly as 200 euros on Bowling Shop Europe. So this ball is on the lower price tag. So it's if you have spare money and you don't have urethane yet, this one is really
Nothing flashy, but just an interesting
yeah,
bowling
just a
ball.
dull ball.
Dull ball. Dull but interesting. Right. That's it with hammer. We have another bowling ball from
Ebonite.
Ebonite. So that's Entity Pearl, another pearl in this month's lineup. How much is different from the other ones?
Yeah, Entity Pearl, just looking on the numbers, should be a little bit more controllable bowling ball than you usually get from those Pearl asymmetric bowling balls because of just of the cover of the core. And this bowling ball, I think, can be really beneficial on league play because you can control it better. It's not that jumpy in the back end, so it's suited more for transition oil, and you can move a little bit, more gradually over the games. So I think that this bowling ball is a silent killer in this bowling ball review. You have in competition another bowling balls from the brands, which is looking better, or I don't know, is marketed much more. But this one is really a bowling ball that you should keep your eye on.
Okay, so you think it will have success?
I don't know. It's really hard to say because Ebonite bowling balls tend to be on that side where people are not focusing on them so much as on, let's say, on hammer bowling balls, for instance. If hammer just pushes something in their lineup, everybody is like going crazy. Oh my God!
Trendy,
so it's not that trendy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but still an option to consider. And finally, we have DV8 Heckler Hybrid. So this one is interesting. I watched some reviews about it. I think it's an interesting motion. DV8, is always focusing on the popular style, the two-handers. So for two-handers and maybe some one-handers, this bowling ball is an interesting choice. So something to consider for like medium oil patterns. And I think it would be a good option like to consider for league play as well. So long, clean, strong backhand. What else do you want?
Yeah, if you have big rev rates and you like to play those bigger angles, this bowling ball is gonna be one of your favorites. Like you said, DV8 is always putting more interest and more focus on those two-handers. So they build their cores and cover stock just suited for two-handers more. So that style of the players can be getting more benefit from this bowling ball than one-handers. So if you're that style of a player, definitely look into this bowling ball. And
But
well,
I'm looking at it. It has like 3 colors in it, so probably not the choice for you.
yeah, no. 3 colors?
Yeah,
That's too much.
I think
Too
so.
much.
Yeah,
I would take 2 out.
So yeah, an interesting bowling ball. Probably will have bowlers that will pick it up. I think it's a good choice. Not that expensive.
189, right?
Well,
But it has
average.
that salad color, like green.
Salad?
That green.
Yeah, if you like salads,
flashy green color. Come on, man.
if you like salads, I think it's a very very nice.
If you like
bowling
Greek
ball.
salad and you're a two-hander, this bowling ball option is for you.
Yeah, and if you have one, $90 or something.
For a salad?
For a bowling ball plus a salad. So that's it for the lineup this month. Let's wrap it up and make our picks. So what, 1 or 2 bowling balls?
Let's go with 2.
2.
Because
So what are you picking up?
I would pick, surprise, surprise, I would pick Hammer No Mercy Solid. Just like my...
Zero mercy.
Zero Mercy. What I said? No
No
Mercy?
mercy.
It has nothing to do with No Mercy line, so it's Zero Mercy. Forget No Mercy line.
Yeah, okay, so
Zero Mercy Solid is, I think it's very good first bowling ball option, especially on my bowling ball arsenal. So that would be my ball of choice. And the second one, I would probably go with something a little bit different. So
A pearl, maybe.
a pearl, maybe. A pearl, maybe. And you know, having in mind that it's the end of the year, and our CEO is probably gonna pay some pity
Bonuses?
money bonuses for us. So I will go with the most expensive bowling ball on this line just to show up my my wallet. So I will go with Motiv Nebula.
Okay. Well, it has one color, so.
Yeah, and I will definitely just keep it in the bag just for the looks, because I cannot control those bowling balls that are that sharp, because it's the sharpest bowling ball ever.
Okay, so just
created.
a collector's item. Right, so I would probably go, as I said in the beginning of this video, so of course Storm Phase 2 Pearl, no-brainer for me. And another ball, I first thought about Hammer No Urethane, but now I'm thinking that maybe DV8 Heckler Hybrid, because I really love salad, and I guess I'm a two-hander, and I think this bowling ball would be a good combination with my Phase 2 Pearl. So that's what I'm picking up.
So you're picking 2 pearls?
Is this one?
No.
It's not a pearl.
It's hybrid.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
No.
He's trying to make me look stupid. Right, so that's it for this month's review. Let us know what you think, if you are picking up any of these bowling balls, and let us know if you like salad. Until next time, and keep on striking. And subscribe to our channel.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.